Then again, if you have estrogen, all hope is lost. So it seems like the bad mouthing of CM Punk from Seth Rollins continues. Because I really wanted to get into this, leading forth today. Also, a discussion I'm very much really open to getting into. Especially when because he also did a live on Logan Paul. Seth also, well, not really, but it's like just like when you regularly, like when people go live on Instagram. He did a live, and he's like, dude, we don't basically like I mean, he don't know if other people don't like Logan, but basically it's like we don't like Logan. We don't enjoy him being here in the back. Something along those lines. He was basically saying that. Yeah, I don't like Logan Paul and stuff like that. And leading into this interview, he says the same thing. He says, he rallies more on in this interview. Yeah, basically, he said, "Oh well, I don't need to repeat what I said about Chicago Phil." Wow, a little bit of kind of disrespectful marks. Yeah, I don't need to repeat what I said about Chicago Phil in an interview last week, but I'm sure if you need to, you can Google it. Look, the bottom line is, it's the same thing as with Logan Paul. What I just said just now. Punk and Logan Paul are two different personalities, but they're both selfish as it comes. And if you're not going to help, then I don't want you to be a part of this industry. I don't want you to be a part of our company. And that's all there is to that. And here's the thing. I will say one thing about Punk and end it on a positive note with him. That guy's given my career so much that it pains me to have to say bad things about him because he helped me out. He really did. He's been a good guy to me for a lot of my career for whatever reason. The past 7 years, he's in a different headspace, and we're not on the same page. And to see kind of what he's done and taken, it's always about him. And I'm not a fan. He just said he's not a fan, and he said there's a place for him. If he's got a lot to give, I just wish his head was in a different spot. And that's the thing. If you don't have any nice things to say, and you really be about that, then you could just you could just say and go about it in a manner that's above. I mean, of course you can say what you want to say too, but yeah, you can like I said, I'm just really this, and of course, like when it comes to stores, of course, because the business is very much. I mean, isn't Logan still helping out when it comes to viewership and when it comes to sales? But make no mistake about it, this is a business, and like I said, he can still go the way about it. What I said about this before, you can still go about it in a professionally manner, or you could just go about it as neat as possible and just say you don't like him and stuff like that. Like I said, to paint Punk in this way, to paint CM Punk in this way as if he's this big bad evil that everybody else should just exile and just forget, and just we should all just hate him because of what he's like. Like I said also too, because I really wanted to. I don't think, I pretty much have, but I still will say again that, like I said, I don't like, when it comes to especially him coming back and basically, with the whole AEW media scrum and that, what's becoming of that. Like I said, I'm not proud of that. I don't like that he, took that route. Because that, I will. Like I said, I've said this before. Pretty much that. He could have gone very much down that route. He could have took a better, thing that he didn't have to go down this route and it turned out the way it did, the way it turned out. But like I said, I'm so sick and tired. It makes the vomit. It really makes me want to throw up in my mouth. I'm so sick and tired. Especially especially the geeks. Like I'm so sick and tired of people trying to paint CM Punk and trying to make it as if they're making themselves. Oh, so I'm the good graces. We're angels, and he's just this. He's just this. Person that you just. Oh, he's just so ignorant and so bad, and he did this to the industry. He's so the only thing he cares about is himself. Like, I'm so sick of that. People trying to make it seem as if they're in a better light than CM Punk when they're just showing it. They're just showing it plain eye that you're like what are you, like you're nothing better than CM Punk. Like I said, he's definitely has his faults, and that he showed that pretty much in the light that we seen him. And like I said, he's done himself no favors, in the latter, especially him coming back and in the latter portion, in this career version of his AEW career. But it's like I said, I can't, like, that's just shit. It's just shit really should just stop and be put to bed. People trying to make it as if yeah, so CM Punk, we should, she, straight up should just exile, and he's just person that's just, he's this bad evil. Like I said, it's so laughable, and it's just excruciatingly makes me sick, and people trying to make it as if they're, like I said, they're Samaritans, and I said that the whole, it's really funny, just really funny. Like I said, you could have just say in a good manner. Not that matters, but to really, and more so like this, like what I want to paint that context, like to say it, like to come on there and just, like I said, to do what he really did also, and to just continue to add on to make it seem as if, like I said, in general, to make it seem as CM Punk, as people like to say, like he's just, that everybody should just hate him, and I said, and try to pretend as if other people right now also, if not worse than him right now. It's like, yeah, it's just it truly is pathetic. It really is pathetic. It's laughable, and like I said, it really makes me sick, and it excruciatingly makes me sick that people trying to make as if. Yeah, trying to make as if CM Punk is, he's a horrendously bad person, and that everybody, should hate on him. It's just like this whole, like I said, you think about it, that, 2 years ago, everybody was on his ass. They were riding his ass cheeks, and they were so proud of him to come back. No hate. Of course, you probably had his usual. I mean, who doesn't? Especially in the wrestling community that have their own fair share of, that's just waiting in the back. That's a fair share of haters. But like, it's like now all of a sudden people want to pretend as if, oh, CM Punk is an asshole. We should just, hurry up. He shouldn't come back at all. He's a disgrace to wrestling. Oh my gosh, he's this evil person. Like, please stop. And it's just like, see Seth also like this too, because I really like Seth and all that. Like I said, we all have our flaws. None of, not everybody is not, in the slightest, anybody is a complete, as if like, they're just, just complete agent of light. But it's like really, dude, you're really gonna sit and just continue on, and really gonna just like continue to just talk shit and just make it like trying to like pretend to make get everybody. Like I said, with Logan Paul too, like people try to like joining in on it, and of course, like let's make all Logan Paul. Let's all join in and make Logan Paul. He's fucking evil. He's just, this bitter, this really fucking villain that we should all hate and bastardize out. I say, like, it's really completely, really ridiculous. No sense at all. It's just People really are just like I said. People really are. It's completely fake. And like I said, it makes me sick. Really, really sick. Really, really sick to see out here, and especially like Seth also joined is like I said, people really is fake, and people really want to pretend as if I said the other person, or as if this person like, or like a person like CM Punk or Logan Paul, that everybody is really joining it. That's a trend, or people just they want to this guy they want us to make it seem he's selfish, and he's this big evil that only cares about himself, and he just wants to hurt everybody else, or he's just bad person in general that just he just want to do nothing to just bring harm to everybody else and anything. And it's like, yeah, we're the good guys because we're saying it. We're all let's all we're all great and lighty. So let's all dance around in the campfire because we're saying the right things, right? I said it's really just, and that really just brings a cold store in my stomach. It just really wants me to throw up because people, like I said, humans are just extremely fake. This goes to in general, extremely fake, really, really fake. Like people just want to pretend so hard. I said it just in general, and it goes back. People want to pretend so hard to want to act like not just joining in, but they want to pretend that of course the person that's being hated on right now, and they want to make it seem as if they're good people, because of course that person. Not only they're being hated on right now, but that person, they want to make them, make it seem as they're a good person because they're shitting on the person that's getting heat or the person that's just, I said, whatever the case may be. And it's sickening. It's really sickening, and it makes me sick also. I said, if you ain't, of course, because you can go out about it away, because it's really not that deep. But of course, you gotta join in on everybody else also, because you want to make it, we're the good guys. Like, fuck out of here. Just fake is extremely fake. I said, it pains me also to say this. Then don't say it. Don't say it at all. What are you saying it for? Because you want to join in on, because you want to join in on a trend and you want to get your points too, like everybody else.